This is Right Side Trader. Today is August 22nd, 2025, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the Dow 30, that's DIA, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's resize this and look at the Dow. The Dow making highs. And the Dow actually made it a high this week. The Dow is still green. The Dow is still making lower highs and lower lows. It's still there. But the Dow is still below this yearly R1 level. It's gotten above, like I said, once it gets above here, I do kind of expect it to run, and we're seeing that. That's the thing is, let's just see how high this Dow is going to actually go. All right, let's go ahead and go down here to this monthly chart. On this monthly chart, the Dow is looking like really pretty good now. This 910 moving average here on the Dow is actually beginning to flatten out and beginning to seem like it doesn't want to turn over. This looking again, we've gotten above this whole level here. So again, making all-time highs here on the Dow and stuff and going higher. I kind of can see this. This is what a lot of people look at and all, and this is what is being on the news, and this is what they want people to see. The market is doing great. That's the whole thing. That's what we see here. But let's go ahead and go down here to the weekly chart and see what we see there. On this weekly chart, what we see here is all-time highs today. All-time highs this week, put it that way, on this, since we're looking at a weekly chart. We'll just state it like that. And again, it stopped right at a resistance 2 level, and ended up popping above that and coming back below that, and that's on these monthly candles. So again, where it stopped at is kind of like the Dow likes playing by some of my rules for whatever reason, but I don't trade it like I should. I very seldom trade the Dow, but it stopped right there and stuff. So it is looking good. The other thing that you got to pay attention here on the Dow, ever since we got this bullish harami, we did get our confirmation candle. And this is the confirmation candle right here, because you got to close above the whole pattern. You got to close above this line right here that I had on there, and now you got in your continuation candle for this thing to go higher. The question is, how much higher will it go? It actually did make it to its next pivot level, and for this week, that's about all I kind of expect. I don't think the Dow, I'm going to move this down here. Can it go up here, which is a 63? We're at 56, so that's only $7. So the Dow, yes, it can move that much, and also will it hit here and reverse back down, and then it reverse back down how much, or will it hit there and just end up closing up there? But I do kind of expect it to continue here, but we got to kind of wait and see what happened there. No trade recommendation, just what I'm looking at here on the charts. Let's go ahead and go down to the daily chart and wrap this on up. On this daily picture, the Dow was the only one. If you was paying attention to the Dow, you kind of realized this market really wasn't dropping at all. Why I say that is the Dow did kind of like what I was expecting to happen. Just kind of after option, this line right here is option expiration. This is one of the things I do want to verify. After option expiration, monthly option expiration, do you get where the market does this right here? Ends up going sideways because the big players, their option positions have closed out, and they're opening up new option positions, and maybe stock positions will go along with those positions and the market just really doesn't go anywhere. But the drops that we got on the other indexes, and then just a minor drop here on this particular index on Thursday, and then we got the reversal pro gap, and this thing rocket all the way up here to new highs. So this is really kind of again, I keep saying this was really kind of surprising to me that it ran as much as it did. I didn't really expect that, but it is what it is. It did what it did, and that's where we at. But now I do kind of see the other indexes, and I see this one actually maybe going a little bit higher, but we got to kind of like wait and see what's happened, because again, we're in that no man's land, and anything and everything can happen out here in this no man's land, especially when we're playing with Trump cards these days. But that's it. That's all I really want to share at this time. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.